Picture a fully loaded 80,000-pound semi-truck, its tires spinning helplessly, buried to the axles in thick mud. It's an immense amount of dead weight, entirely immobilized by the terrain. In 1924, a pair of biological engines faced a nearly identical challenge. Working together, two horses pulled an estimated 58,000 pounds, roughly the combined weight of 3 full-grown African elephants. Before combustion engines existed, humanity faced a massive logistical bottleneck, moving mountains of earth, hauling colossal timber, and carrying knights encased in hundreds of pounds of steel required raw biological power. You can see this power applied in the field, with massive teams hitched together, hauling heavy artillery pieces over unpaved, brutal terrain. Drop a comment below with your city, and let's see how far this history has traveled. Humans spent centuries engineering thick-boned, cold-blooded giants to solve our heaviest problems. But of all the heavy draft breeds created across the globe, which specific bloodline holds the title of the absolute strongest? The search starts in France, with the Percheron. These animals pack up to 2,600 pounds of muscle onto a towering frame, yet they possess surprisingly athletic agility. That agility made them the premier choice for pulling heavy stagecoaches. They could maintain a strong, steady pace over rugged, unforgiving paths where sheer muscle wasn't enough on its own. Crossing over to Scotland, we find the Clydesdale. Standing 18 hands high, they are distinguished by a highly synchronized high-stepping gait. Comment yes or no if you recognize these dark bay coats and feathered hooves from famous television beer commercials. These foundational breeds proved that engineering an animal for immense hauling capacity didn't require sacrificing physical elegance or fine motor control. Comparing a light riding horse to a heavy draft horse, draft breeds feature a distinctively broad chest and compressed, short back. This geometry lowers their center of gravity. Massive hindquarters generate kinetic energy, transferring straight through their rigid spine. Power means nothing without grip. Their hooves, the size of dinner plates, function like athletic cleats, digging deep into the soil. During a maximum effort pull, absolute friction between these massive hooves and the earth locks the animal in place, preventing slipping backward. By combining this skeletal leverage with secure ground traction, a well-conditioned draft horse can easily pull over 10 times its body weight on wheeled carts. In England, farmers engineered the Suffolk punch specifically to endure dragging heavy plows through thick clay furrows. Bred entirely for practicality, they feature extremely dense bones, round feet, and noticeably lack lower leg feathering, which kept them from collecting heavy mud. Take a guess in the comments about what colors this breed comes in. It's actually a trick question. Every purebred Suffolk punch is exclusively chestnut, wrapped in a thick, heavily rounded frame. While the Suffolk is built for compact endurance, another English breed dominates the physical extremes, the Shire Horse. In 1846, a Shire named Samson broke all biological scales. He stood over 7 feet tall at the shoulder and weighed an astonishing 3,360 pounds, holding the undisputed historical record for height and weight. The Shire holds the historical crown for size, yet if you look at the leaderboards of modern heavy pulling competitions, they are completely dominated by a different, unstoppable muscle machine. That ultimate champion of raw pulling power is the Belgian Draft horse.
Legendary Belgians consistently pushed the limits of mammalian physics. Big Jake held the record for the tallest living horse, while stallions like Brooklyn Supreme tipped the scales at well over 3,000 pounds. What sets the Belgian apart is its biology. They possess distinct, double-muscled hindquarters and incredibly thick necks, functioning as pure biological tractors. This anatomy explains their dominance in pulling contests. Working in pairs, Belgians routinely haul upwards of 17,000 pounds of dead weight. Moving a stone sled of that magnitude from a standstill requires an explosive burst of anaerobic energy, forcing every muscle fiber to fire simultaneously. When you measure the physics of leverage, traction, and explosive muscle output, the Belgian Draft has been biologically perfected to be the strongest living engine on Earth. Drop a yes or no in the comments right now. Do you think a highly trained team of Belgians could outpull a modern mechanical tractor in a tug of war? It's easy to assume heavy machinery rendered these animals obsolete decades ago, but draft horses are currently making a massive comeback in the 21st century. They have found a critical new role in deep woods forestry. Heavy diesel tractors destroy underbrush and severely compact the soil, while a horse's hooves leave the ecosystem intact. Today, these animals are seamlessly integrated with modern hydraulic equipment, creating highly efficient, sustainable timber harvesting operations. Before you go, let us know in the comments, which of these giant breeds is your absolute favorite? These gentle giants built the infrastructure of our past, and today they are actively protecting the ecosystems of our future. Share this video, hit that subscribe button in the next 5 seconds, and click the video on your screen right now to discover the strongest bite force on Earth.